Hello everyone, this is the solution for problem 9 in homework 8. So in this problem we want to show that if x1, x2 is a Markov chain, then it is statistically determined by its second order probability mass. So what is second order probability mass? It means that the probability of xi, the variable xi equals value xi, and xj equals value xj for arbitrary I and j in 1, 2, blah 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 to infinity. So we are going to show this property. So firstly, px1 equals x1, x2 equals x2, to xn equals xn by the property of conditional probability. It should be equal to the probability of xn equals xn on the condition that xn minus 1 equals xn minus 1, xn minus 2 equals xn minus 2, to x1 equals x1 times the probability of xn minus 1 equals xn minus 1 to px to x1 equals x1. Then by the property of Markov chain, this only the probability of xn only correlated with xn minus 1, and it has no relation with the variable before. So therefore it should be equal to pxn equals xn on the condition that xn minus 1 equals xn minus 1. So therefore it can be simplified into pxn equals xn on the condition that xn minus 1 equals xn minus 1 times xn minus 1 equals xn minus 1 to x1 equals x1. Then furthermore, we could prove that it should be equal to xn minus xn, xn minus 1 equals xn minus 1 times the conditional probability of xn minus 1 equals xn minus 1 on the condition that x minus n minus 2 equals xn minus 2 times the probability of xn minus 2 equals xn minus 2, the jointly probability of xn minus 2 to x1 equals x1. So therefore, by iteration, we could have that it should be equal to the conditional probability of xn equals xn on the condition that xn minus 1 equals xn minus 1 times xn minus 1 equals xn minus 1 on the condition that xn minus 2 equals xn minus 2 blah 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 times px2 equals x2 on the condition that x1 equals x1 times the probability of x1 equals x1. So furthermore, we know that this jointly conditional probability only correlated with the conditional probability of this form and the probability of x1 equals f1. So if we can show that these two parts can be statistically determined by the second order mass probability, then we finish the proof. So firstly, for arbitrary I, the probability of xi equals xi should be equal to the sum of jointly probability of xi equals xi, xj equals k. So k from negative infinity to positive infinity. So therefore, this probability can be determined by the second order mass. So furthermore, we want to show that for arbitrary I, xi equals xi, xi minus 1 equals xi minus 1. By the Bayes formula we have, it should be equal to xi equals xi and xi minus 1 equals xi minus 1 over pxi minus 1 equals xi minus 1. So this one is second order probability mass, and then this part, so by 1, so for this part by 1, it can be determined by the second order mass. So therefore, this conditional probability can also be determined by the second order mass in all the Markov chain can be determined by the second order probability mass.